main city of the region is also called Bordeaux. Beautiful, beautiful town. Um, it's a port city on the Garonne River. It was a strategic location. Its first uh, its first population that we've been able to actually confirm is in the 6th century BC. So it has been around a long time. It was taken over by Julius Caesar. He was importing wine into Italy. So, he was one of the first drinking this beautiful elixir. Uh, the 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 city is centered around a beautiful Gothic cathedral called Saint Andre. It's a UNESCO. Most of the region is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's as I said, it was conquered by Caesar in around 50 AD, and as time went on, it became one of the largest cities at the time in what was called Gaul, Gaul. Uh, as time went on, there was lots of back and forth between Britain and Scandinavia. This year, I watched a show called The Vikings. I don't know if some of you had watched it during COVID period, but it was a main port, and there was a lot of strife in the area as to who controlled what. By the 12th century, it was England that had taken control of the region and of Bordeaux, and as a result of that came the 100-Year War, and this continued, and then ultimately Charles VI, the King of France, defeated the Brits, and it became part of France as the country was growing. In the 18th century, it kept growing. By then, there were around 100,000 inhabitants in the city. It was that period of enlightenment where you had the greatest French philosophers that were developing ideas that we, even as Americans, incorporated into our own constitution. And today it's this beautiful, vibrant city that we're just thrilled to introduce you to if you haven't been before. We'd love to hear from you as to how many of you have been there. So if you would just let us know if you've been to Bordeaux in the chat, and any questions you have, just use the chat. And now what I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce you to the promotion manager of the city and of the region, Isabel. Isabel,
yes,
welcome.
hello, Tom.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you, Tom. Hello to everybody. Welcome to Bordeaux. I am Isabelle Laforgue, the promotion manager at the Bordeaux Tourist Board. I am right here at the Intercontinental, and I am very pleased to show you the beautiful Place de la Comédie. It's 19th century architecture buildings, which are the signature of the city, and the Opera House just in front of us. And as you can see, today is very lively, but it's lively like this all year round. I want to say that today's webinar is about the discovery of the city of Bordeaux. And next time, in the next webinar with Gianni and Tom, it will be focused on wine tourism. And now I will give the word to Chloe. She is your guide during this session.
And Isabel, although wine is not today's focus, I'm still going to drink some wine today in honor of the region.
Of course, it's not focused on wine, but you can speak about Bordeaux without speaking about wine.
That's right.
Okay. So see you later.
See you soon.
So hi everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today for this webinar about Bordeaux. It's very important for us to see you, and we hope that you're all safe. I am very pleased because I am made in Bordeaux, and so maybe Gianni can share the beautiful PowerPoint with you so we can introduce you a little bit more about the town of Bordeaux. Then we'll do a little tour and with beautiful videos and meet some extraordinary partners that we have here in Bordeaux. So Gianni, let's rock it. Beautiful. So I've seen you have a lot of comments about you having been to Bordeaux. So it's wonderful to hear that, and we hope that you will come soon to Bordeaux. So next page, maybe. Yes, this is the team that you're going to see today. I don't know if Tom, you want to talk about that right now, or?
Well, you know, there's a lot of people that we're going to get a chance to meet. That we've got the team of the Bordeaux Tourism Board, and we're going to we'll be visiting a beautiful site, very, very interesting site that has an incredible art exhibit. We're going to visit two beautiful hotels, the Palais Gallien and the Grand Hotel Intercontinental. And we'll get a chance to meet a lot of the people that are parts of all of those teams. So.
Yeah, this is a little bit to locate the area where we are today. France, you see where you know where it's located in Europe, and the area of Bordeaux, just here on the southwest of France.
And you can see how strategic it is as a location.
Exactly.
And Bordeaux is practically here, located in the Gironde department, and is one of the biggest cities in France, the sixth, to be more precise, is the capital of the entire region, and it has close to 800,000 inhabitants. And how we can get there? You can get by airplane, by flight from Paris, it's just an hour, or by the TGV on 2 hours from Paris. There is an airport close to Bordeaux, obviously, and the railway station is just on the city center. And now we're going to see a little bit, a short video of what is the area of Bordeaux, the surrounding area of Bordeaux.
I feel the echo of my steps is making one with that street I walk again, drawing a map inside my head. I climb the walls with my feet on the ground. Be here, lost and found. Be here, lost and found. Be here, lost and found.
Johnny?
Lost and found. Windows open as endless frames. Now I to visit all these lights right now, drifting from smiles to empty spaces. I feel the places now becoming mine.
Okay, so
Great.
now we're gonna start to see the city, and I pass the microphone to our friend of the Tourism Bordeaux convention, and they will drive you through Bordeaux itself. Don't forget to stay on with us till the end, because there are very nice door prize tonight. Okay, there he goes.
Thank you, Gianni. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little first video. It was really a mise en bouche, obviously. And so here you have a wonderful picture again of our city. As Tom introduced you, Bordeaux has more than 2,000 years of history, so it's absolutely beautiful. It's also the largest urban area classified by UNESCO with more than 4,000 acres in total. And we have an average of 350 historical monuments that you can enjoy. On the previous slide, please, Gianni, because on the previous one, we have the beautiful Place de la Bourse here. Look at this wonderful architecture from the 18th century. It's really the elegance of the classic style. Bordeaux is one of the most beautiful 18th century architecture ensemble in Europe. And you have this beautiful golden, in fact, stone. So it's like the golden hour every day, every hour in Bordeaux. And often visitors are saying that when they visit Bordeaux, it's really like a small Paris. Here in these two pictures, you have a beautiful, preserved and charming medieval district, which is really important because obviously we have 18th century, but with 2,000 years of history, we also have a medieval town. And it's very important for us and for the tourism office to show you this beautiful area, which is full of restaurants and bars. So on this beautiful picture, you also have where we are, the Intercontinental. So you can see our tramway, which is all electric, because Bordeaux is very green, and we will see it. I will tell you a little bit more about that. But when you visit Bordeaux, you can use our tramway, which is electric. You can rent bikes, but you can also use the boat to cross the river from one side to another. We have the bus for sure, like every city, but you also have rental cars. I say rental, but in fact it's free. So you can see that it's really a city that combines the past and the present, tradition with modernity. It's really important. You have on the previous slide, Gianni, please, could you just come back to the previous slide? Yes, here, because we need to stop a little to chill. Because as you have seen on the map where Bordeaux is located, it's very close to the Atlantic Ocean, but we also have our Garonne River, which is very important. So indeed, Dolce Vita, it's really an Italian style of life, but we have it in France and in Bordeaux. We can have a stroll around the river, use the bike, we can run, we can walk. You have a lot of nature also around the river. But you can also enjoy being on the river with wonderful river cruises. It's really like to be close to the ocean, in fact, be on the sea, but you're on the river. And you have a beautiful landscape from our 18th century architecture from this river. So this is a very nice city to enjoy. The next slide, you will see that we are here talking to your stomach, because I hope that with the previous slide, I really nourish, in fact, your heart. And now I want to feed your stomach. Yes, because Bordeaux is a gastronomical getaway, a very nice destination. We have more than 1,600 restaurants. 10 of them have Michelin starred, with some very famous chefs. We have Gordon Ramsay, I'm sure you know him. But we also have Philippe Etchebest. Philippe Etchebest is our Gordon Ramsay because they have the same broadcast. You have also on the pictures down there, a lot of markets which are covered or not, where you can find for sure all year long very fresh and local products. So it's very enjoyable. Now that we have fed your stomach, I want also to feed your brain with incredible, in fact, culture. We have many museums. We have more than 15 museums in the metropolis for every taste, really from regional history to fine arts and contemporary exhibition. And since 2016, we have these 4 new cultural centers. So we said that we were talking about wine tourism in a future webinar. So we'll talk about the Cité du Vin, which is really for all the wines around the world. But you also have 3 different pictures over there. On the bottom one, it's the Sea and Marine Museum, which is beautiful, and you can visit beautiful ship models.
We lost them.
We lost your sound.
Do you hear me there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
Do you hear me? Oh, sorry. So I was saying, I don't know where it cuts, but I was saying that, yes, on the bottom, so the main picture is our beautiful Cité du Vin, but we will talk more about it when we'll do the webinar about wine tourism in Bordeaux. You have the picture at the bottom, which is the Sea and Marine Museum with a beautiful ship model collection. The picture on the top is La Mecca, which is housing masterpieces of regional contemporary artists, because it's also important to showcase local artists. And in the center, you have Bassin de Lumiere, and I am here with Pauline, which is part of the team of Bassin de Lumiere, so we'll show you a very nice video about it. Then I told you that it was green, Bordeaux was green, so maybe we can go to the next slide to talk a little bit more about sustainable destination. Indeed, it's very important for us and for the tourism office and convention board, this theme, sustainable destination. We want, in fact, to be Bordeaux Metropolis to be an exemplary destination recognized for sustainable tourism. It's why our Bordeaux Tourism and Convention Board is in the process right now of obtaining a certification, which is called ISO 20121. Also, we have, like this page you can see here, we dedicated on our website a page to all our who are committed, to an eco-friendly approach. So this is something really important for us. Also, the next slide, you will see that we have here an example of a stay for you. You could, when you will receive it, watch more in details what it is. But it's true that in general, we ask you 2 questions. Just could we slide just to tell you that usually we ask 2 questions to people. It's like, how long should I stay to Bordeaux and when should I come? You should stay at least 2 days. You have seen with our PowerPoint, there's so many things to see and to enjoy that 2 days is the minimum. 4 days is great. So here we said, like in French, nous avons coupé la poire en deux. So we cut the pear in 2 with like 3 days. And also when you should come in Bordeaux, which season? Well, I will say all seasons are wonderful. Springtime is beautiful with flowers. Summertime to reach into like the ocean side. Autumn time with a very long Indian summer and harvest, obviously, and winter time, which is really dedicated to gastronomy. So every time, every season, you can come to Bordeaux. So now, what I would like to do is to make you more an immersion in Bordeaux, really to see. So you will do like 2 city tours. The first one is a visit with the Citroën DS. Maybe you know this very classic old car. So we'll make a loop, in fact, in Bordeaux to show you different areas. You can also see on the map, you have the 2 different hotels that you will, in fact, see during the next presentation. So this is the first, in fact, tour we will make. And then, as you can see, the center, in fact, of Bordeaux, everything that is yellow peachy color, this is only pedestrian. So we wanted also to show you a pedestrian, a walking tour. So this is the next slide here exactly. Between like where we are, in fact, from Place de la Bourse, when we are going to start, the car tour. From the Grand Théâtre, you have an average of 10 minutes by walking. So you see, it's a very small friendly, cozy, in fact, sound. So if you're ready, please fasten your seatbelt. We're going, in fact, on this car ride together. Welcome on Place de la Bourse. This is an emblematic area of Bordeaux. As you can see, we have a magnificent 18th century architecture. Gabriel, the architect, also made Place Vendôme in Paris. On the other side, you have the beautiful harbor of Bordeaux. There is no sound. Like a crescent. It's why we call it the Moon Harbor.
Yeah.
We have our beautiful tramway, entirely electric, so convenient, in fact, to move around the city. And behind, you have the beautiful Miroir d'Eau. Built in 2006, it's an incredible space with water on the top, so people can enjoy it during summertime. This is why Bordeaux has been classified by UNESCO in 2007. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only an introduction. Now, let's go in this beautiful French car called the DS to do a city tour. Come with me.
Such a beautiful car.
This is Place du Palais. Palais means castle in French. This is because Aliénor d'Aquitaine was living in Palais de Lombrière. Aliénor d'Aquitaine was Queen of France and then Queen of England. But as you can see, there is no more castle here. But as heritage, we still have this beautiful Porte Caillou that you can visit. It's from the 15th century. What is also very nice with Place du Palais is the many wine shops and wine bars and full of terraces during summertime to have a very nice glass of wine. Bordeaux is also very famous for street arts. When you are visiting some areas of Bordeaux like Chartres or Darwin, you can discover beautiful art like this one. Le Marché des Capucins is a market to go in Bordeaux. This is really the belly of the town. And as you can see, it's crowded, but let's discover it together. Here, you can find everything to create your French dinner. If you are gourmand, you can find vegetables, fruits, French baguettes, pastries, fishes, oysters, but also wine and some flowers. I hope you enjoyed this tour in the old French classic car. Now it's time to do a walking tour. And we start here with the Monument of Girondins, a very famous fontaine, and the Esplanade, which is very wide and on which we have a lot of events. As you know, Bordeaux is all about wine. So we thought about you and we wanted to show you the famous wine bar, which is also a school where you can have classes and learn how to taste our Bordeaux wines. Hi Guillaume.
Hi Chloe.
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
So please, could you introduce yourself and tell me more about this delicious place?
So I'm the manager of the wine bar of the Bordeaux Council. Just front of the tourism office, you've got a place where it's possible to taste a selection of Bordeaux wine by the glass with promotion prices. And you can mix this wine with some plates of cheese or some charcuteries, local charcuteries.
Oh, very nice. So only wine by the glasses?
Only wine by the glasses, only Bordeaux wines, and a lot of selection, around 25 to 35 different wines daily.
Wow. And And so here we have these delicious platters, and we have also some wine that are already poured in our glass. But I know with these glasses that
We are going to start with a Crémant de Bordeaux, which is our champagne. It's a rosé also, so perfect for this period and this time, and perfect to start with.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Good to do it. I'm going to join you.
Guillaume, santé.
Chloé, santé, cheers.
Let's taste this delicious Crémant. Delicious and fresh. It's perfect. Really advise you to come here. Well, Guillaume, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I was really pleased to taste these delicious
too.
Bordeaux wines, and well, I'm coming here quite often around noon for a delicious glass of wine, so please do the same. Behind me, you have Le Grand Théâtre. This is our opera house, and it was inaugurated in 1780. The architect is very famous, it's Victor Louis. This area is a real meeting point for Bordelais and also for tourists, because you can go to everywhere around Bordeaux just by walking. If you wish to do some shopping, this is our Champs-Élysées with luxury shops, but you can also discover very cute passages like this one. Please, follow me. Rue Sainte-Catherine is the longest pedestrian street of Europe, and you're lucky because it's also full of shopping centers. Behind me, you have the very famous brand Galeries Lafayette, where you can find all the most luxurious French brands. Now we're going to discover the sweet side of Bordeaux, and I am in a chocolate shop with Asna. Hi Asna, how are you?
Fine. Hi, Chloe. I'm happy to be here with you.
Yes, me too. Oh my gosh. There is some delicious things on the table. But first, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am Hasna Ferreira. I am from Bordeaux. I am chocolate maker. I have 3 shops here in Bordeaux, and it's so wonderful to be here.
Asna, I think that I can recognize what we have seen in your chocolate factory. Can you tell us what it is?
Yes, exactly. It's a new recipe. We call that Nene. We have 3 recipe with coconuts, nuts, and cocoa nibs. Inside, we can find a little praline with marshmallow with vanilla.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm so hungry right now. And we have also other delicious sweets made in Bordeaux, because your, in fact, shop here is surrounded, in fact, by sweet tooth, in fact, specialties. So can you please introduce us this specialty on the platter?
Really, we are very lucky because it's very famous here in Bordeaux and in France. Cannelé, for example, it's made with eggs, flour, and vanilla and rum. Because here in Bordeaux, we receive rum.
Yes, from the colonies.
Yes, exactly. And also this little cloud, because we can call that like that. It's dune, les dunes. It's a little cloud with cream inside. It's very tasty.
Yes, and in fact, dune, because on our Bassin d'Arcachon, on our ocean side, we have the famous Dune du Pilat. So this is like an homage, in fact. And next to it, we also have 2 other specialties. This is le Bouchon Bordelais. It's made with almond and fine de Bordeaux. So it's like a spirit made, in fact, with the lees, in fact, of our wine. And this is the Sarment du Médoc, produced in the Médoc area. These are chocolate also. And Asna, we have also very delicious wine here. We have a red wine, we have a dry white wine, and we have a sweet wine from Bordeaux. And I know that chocolate is perfect match with wine. What can you advise, in fact?
For me, I think Château Léoville Poiferré can be with les nénés, very tasty with chocolate, dark chocolate or milk chocolate, of course, and dry white wine with cannelé. and the last one with Les Dunes.
I think we can try that, huh? I think. Yeah, we have our glasses.
Yes.
So now what we can say is see you in a few minutes. And santé. Cheers. Wonderful. I hope you really enjoy, in fact, this discovery of Bordeaux. It was a real pleasure, in fact, to do it with the tourism office team. So now I would like to introduce you to Pauline and talk a little bit more about Bassin de Lumiere. So hi, Pauline.
Hi, hello everybody.
So how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
So maybe we can see the video we made together about this beautiful place, Bassin de Lumiere. Hello, Pauline.
Hello, Chloe.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
With this beautiful sun.
Yes.
So we are in front of an incredible building, but before to learn more about it, I would like you to introduce yourself.
Yes, so I'm Pauline. I'm in charge of sales department of Les Bassins de Lumière.
Wow. And so what is exactly Les Bassins de Lumière?
So we are the largest French art digital center holding huge immersive exhibition.
Okay. And so what about this building? Because for an art center, it's quite unusual architecture.
Yes, you're right. It's really a unique building. So it was the old submarine base in Bordeaux, and it was built during the Second World War by Germans and Italians because it was a strategic point for them near to the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, exactly. It was the Atlantic Wall, in
Yes.
fact.
Yes.
So I think it's totally incredible, in fact, that today we are reusing, in fact, this old building to create something absolutely incredible.
Yes.
And I know you're going to show me inside.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
Yes.
Let's go.
Sure.
We are now inside, and I can understand why you were talking about immersion, because it's like we are diving into this beautiful Monet painting. Yes.
Yes.
So I recognize the Impressionists.
Mhm.
So this is the current theme of the exhibition, right?
Yes. You know, every year we change our exhibition. So we start with Gustave Klimt and Paul Klee. And for this year, so the theme is Les Impressionnistes, Monet, Renoir, Chagall, and it's about Mediterranean. So voyage en Méditerranée, travel in Mediterranean. So lots of colors and beautiful landscape.
So for those who are watching us, they can see these beautiful paintings,
Yes.
but they have to know also that it's about the sound.
Yes, it's really a mix of the projection of the picture, so architectural projection and the sound. Yes.
It's totally like a great experience, and we are only in one room, which is like absolutely like huge. So how many rooms do you have?
So the bays have in total 11 rooms, but Les Bassins de Lumière, we explore only 4 rooms, but we talk about 12,000 square meters, so it's very, very huge. In the 4 rooms, we have different points of interest. For example, in the first part, we have a museum about the history of the base. We have the citern where you can have a seat and have an immersive, more immersive experience. And we have also the cube where you have exhibition of more contemporary works.
So how long does it take for a visitor to explore these 4 rooms?
It's about 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Yes.
So with all this space, does it mean that we can have some events also here?
Yes, of course. Yes, it's really an interesting place to have some events, dinners, cocktail, concert. Why not meetings? Yes.
What is absolutely amazing is that you have the pond with the water and the concrete, and I guess that you made also very big renovation to imply, in fact, the technology.
Yes, of course. Yes, it took more than 2 years of renovation, install all the technology materials, and to improve the visitors' experience.
Well, Pauline, thank you very much for this incredible visit.
Thank you, Chloe. To come to you.
But before to leave, I have two questions.
Yes.
The first one is this the unique, in fact, site that you have?
Not the unique. Actually, with our headquarters is Culture Espace, and Culture Espace is located in Paris, and we have different sites. Is in charge of different monuments, museum, and digital art center. And the last baby is le Bassin de Lumiere, opened so last year. And we have also art center in Paris, in the south of France, in South Korea. And we will open soon in Dubai and in New York.
Wow, amazing!
Yes, yes. It's all over the world now, so it's good.
Wow. And so my last question for you is, if I want to come here, what should I do?
The best thing to do is to book on the website. Yes, to avoid the queue, for example, and it's the best thing to do to have your slots, and you have
I
all
see.
the information on the website.
And are you open, what, 7 days out of 7?
Yes, 7 days, 10 months per year.
Okay,
Yes,
so
from March to December.
Oh,
Yes,
marvelous.
and we have open at 10 in the morning to until 7, 8 or 9 p.m. It depends on the days
season.
and the season. Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Pauline.
Thank you, Chloe.
And see you soon.
Yes, bye.
Thank you, guys. That was just wonderful.
Discovery. So I am with Pauline, and I know that Tom has a question for you, Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline, my question was, we can book this directly for our agents?
Yeah, so you have all the details on the website, so lesbassindelumiere.com, but I think the best thing to do is to contact directly GT Experience, and we can book a visit for them.
exactly.
Yes.
Great,
And
thanks.
yeah, you can book directly through GT. And I have another question for you, Pauline. I think we talked about it during the video, but I think it's important to say, like, what, in fact, is the audience? I mean, is the digital exhibition accessible to all audience and requires a guide or a great interest in art, basically? No, you know, the goal for us is that everybody can have an access to art. So you don't need to be an art lover. It's for everybody, for children, for the family, for adults, for seniors. So, you know, everyone will see what you want. So, for example, children will love the colors, the pictures, and the art lover will be interested by how we can project the paint. So it's ready for everybody. And
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Pauline.
Thank you.
And
you.
now I'm going to
Thanks.
introduce
Thank you.
Elodie.
Thank you, Pauline.
Yeah,
so
Elodie is with me.
Hi everyone, bonjour, welcome to
Bonjour.
We have the team.
Hi, Elodie.
Elodie and Anthony are here with us, obviously to introduce you the beautiful Intercontinental Hotel. So I will let them do that perfectly.
Yeah, and we'll start quickly to go because it's a little bit chilly.
It's chilly right now.
So we are very happy to meet Intercontinental with Anthony. So we'll go to the junior suite at first, because I know you have a video, it's very clear and complete, but we wanted to give you a test.
thanks, Elodie. This is great that we get to see a room.
So welcome to room 218. So Anthony is here with me. So we wanted to introduce you this junior suite. It's one of our, let's say, one of our suites that we have. We have 45 in total at the hotel, amongst many others. So we should do a little recap. Yeah, we, as you know, we start from the superior room, then the deluxe with the executive opera view that you'll see as well on the video with the beautiful view over the theater. And this is the junior suite, which is nice because you have separated living room. You also have a bedroom. Of course, you'll see really the touch of Jacques Garcia that we will introduce in the video. Whoops. It's really the style of the velour, the velvet as we discussed, and the bathrooms, and all of them are pretty much very similar in marble. Huh?
Elodie,
So,
how
yeah.
many do you have connecting rooms in the hotel?
Yes, we do. We have approximately 15 connecting rooms in the hotel.
Great.
Some
And
are connecting to normal rooms, from suite to suite.
thank you.
So,
And
you know,
the
we
other, I'm
sorry,
sorry,
yeah,
we
you know
had one
something?
other,
Yes. Go ahead.
we had one
go ahead.
other question. We had one other question, and that was, if you have children in the room, how many children can you have in a junior suite?
Yes, so we are family friendly. That's nice to know. And
Yeah,
all
pet friendly as well.
So all families welcome here at the hotel. So we have a dedicated room for families. It's called the Junior Suite Family. We can welcome up to 4 guests. So it's 2 adults, 2 kids, or 3 adults, 1 kid. So it really depends. It's like a mini apartment feeling. But like in that junior suite, we can fit up to 3, for example. Yeah, up to 3 people. Yeah. Okay. So you like it? I hope. It's like this typical color. It's nice, this one, because you also have a dressing. Like all the rooms, you have Nespresso machine. You have ironing set. So it's a really, it's a mini apartment. From Bordeaux, kind of.
You're on the way from home.
Exactly. And we have this little setup right now because, as you know, the restaurants are closed currently in France due to the COVID situation. So in case your clients are coming and want to have a really nice and romantic setup for dining, this is really one of the examples you could get, and this is why it's set up this way right now. Okay, so shall we move back up to the suite?
Are we now moving?
We are now moving to one of our signature suites. We call the Prestige Suite. You will easily understand the signature of the suite. Actually, it's like a beautiful, lovely Bordelais apartment. 1-bedroom suite. Lovely and cozy bedroom on the courtyard. And then in the living area, the signature suite. The signature of the suite is this lovely, lovely wine bar. When we are preparing something nice for you at the end of the presentation.
And a nice experience not to forget and to be missed if your clients like to book, this amazing suite we have. So each of them are very different in terms of colors and so on. But on each Prestige suite, you have a beautiful wine bar. So you could do your own sommelier session. You could also enjoy a nice cocktail class, as we will have to try, the famous Bordeaux aperitif, which is called.
Tonight you will taste a special cocktail called Le Carré Magique, which is magical square in English, with some typical products of the area.
Great. Johnny, are we moving now to the video of the
hotel? We're gonna show the video of, let me share my screen. There you go. Here we go.
Welcome GT Experiences and friends. We are so happy to introduce through this short video our wonderful Intercontinental Bordeaux Le Grand Hotel. As you see, we are located right in the city center in this historic building from the 18th century on Place de la Comédie. We are facing the first national opera built in France. Our hotel was first built as a private mansion house and became a hotel in 1904. Staying at the Grand means that you'll find around us all shops for clothing, food, grocery, wine stores, museums, restaurants, and so on. Remember, you don't need a car to visit the city. Everything can be done from the hotel, walking, or using the famous Bordeaux tram. Or if you want to be for a couple of days a Bordelais, you can rent your bike at the hotel. We are also located 15 minutes away from the cruise embarkment piers. So let's begin the tour. The entire design has been created by French architect Jacques Garcia, who also designed La Réserve in Paris or La Mamounia in Marrakech. As you see, he has a very unique touch meant to represent what we call La Belle Époque. Very cozy, very warm decoration with a lot of velvet, silk, pompons and tapestries. In the lobby area, you'll have our 4 Clés d'Or concierge willing to assist you organizing your wine tours, guided city tours and so on. And of course, my colleagues at the guest relation desk will help you with all your daily requests to make your stay memorable. L'Orangerie, our bar, is really the perfect place to enjoy a café croissant in the morning, light lunch, or an afternoon tea. And of course, at night, really the place to be seen for the traditional French aperitif. We are very lucky to have at the hotel 2 perfect gastronomic experiences. Le Bordeaux, our high-end brasserie-style restaurant, very casual dining, French and local cuisine with a beautiful wine selection. During summer, you can definitely enjoy lunch and dinner outside on the terrace facing the Opera House. Our breakfast is also served in this room with a large buffet from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Or you can experience the best of French gastronomy in our 2 Michelin star restaurant called Le Pressoir d'Argent by Gordon Ramsay. You can't miss the blue lobster à la presse, which is our signature dish, a traditional way of eating lobster. They are only open for dinner from Tuesday to Saturday night, and you should book quite in advance as this is the #1 rated restaurant in town. We have 130 rooms, including 45 suites, which are very different from one another in terms of colors or shape, as you would see through the visit. Today, we'll visit 2 of them. Welcome to room 315, which is one of my favorite suites. I love the colors, which makes me feel in a boudoir. This is so French, so Bordeaux. It's about 65 square meters. We have beautiful views over the opera. We can welcome up to 4 guests with additional beds. The Royal Suite, the largest one of 200 square meters, including a private rooftop and jacuzzi. As you see, it's a very romantic room. It does offer a luxury apartment feel. When connecting to a second room, we can welcome up to 4 guests. The bathroom is made of marble with Guerlain amenities and the views over Bordeaux city on the rooftop. Just wow. Clients often book this suite to organize private family dinners with piano live, an incredible Bordeaux souvenir. Let's now speak well-being. Our spa by Guerlain is located on the last floor of the hotel. We have 1,000 square meters of facilities dedicated to relaxation and well-being. We have 8 treatment rooms for massage, a sauna, steam room, and an indoor swimming pool. Of course, during warm days, you can also enjoy a jacuzzi on the rooftop overlooking Bordeaux's roof. And our gym is open 24 hours. Our last stop for today, rooftop bar like Night Beach. One of the trendiest spots in town to enjoy light lunch, tapas at nights, and cocktails. It's only open during high season, and this year's theme, a journey under the tropics. Best time to get there at sunset when the sun goes down over the city. This is just magic. Voila, we really hope you enjoyed this virtual tour of the hotel. We cannot wait to see you again soon in Bordeaux. We've missed you, and until soon, à bientôt. Welcome.
Thank you so much to Elodie for this wonderful presentation of the Intercontinental. Now I would like to introduce you to Joséphine at Hotel Palais Gallien.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone.
Hey Joséphine.
I'm with Joséphine in another hotel, really different than the first one. And Joséphine, could you please speak about this beautiful place?
So welcome on the rooftop of Hotel Le Palais Gallien.
So Hotel Le Palais Gallien gets 27 rooms, which is in a quiet area in the center of Bordeaux, because we are only 15 minutes from Place de la Bourse and Place de la Comédie. We propose to our client to enjoy a unique relaxation stay because we're an intimate and charming property. We propose to our client different services and infrastructure, as you can see with our swimming pool just behind me. So yeah, we promise to our client to live a unique and memorable stay and to meet all the expectations and desire during the stay in our property.
So, what? Ah oui, d'accord, il a une.
Welcome in a five-star hotel called Le Palais Gallien, which is ideally located in the center of Bordeaux. So a five-star hotel is the first one of the boutique hotel collection group in the Aquitaine region. So at the origin it was a private place for families who lived there until 1968. So if you can follow me. So in our hotel we try to make a mix between contemporary design and old prestige, as you can see with the building. And also we get 3 buildings in the hotel, which represent our philosopher and writers of Bordeaux, Montaigne, Montesquieu and Mauriac. So our garden is ideally to enjoy during the summer when it's hot, and you can also take your breakfast outside and you can have a drink. It's very appreciable. We also get a heated swimming pool in which you can enjoy, which is always open for our clients. And of course, we get a big rooftop if you want to organize an event in a hotel, or also if you want to enjoy. And finally, we get a gym just on the rooftop, and one of our meeting rooms is just close to the garden. Now let me present you the bar cocktails and also La Table de Montaigne, which is a gastronomic restaurant of Le Palais Gallien. So because there is the COVID, we try to do the best with our client, with the mask and also the gel that we put at the disposition of the client. And also La Table de Montaigne is currently closed. That's why we propose room service to our clients. So this is our restaurant La Table de Montaigne, our gastronomic restaurant. We get 25 seats which is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Also, we propose some French cuisine realized by our chef Younes Bakari. So if you want to, you can organize events for your clients. And this is a bar cocktail in which you can enjoy with different spirits or different wines, especially from Bordeaux region, and also different cocktails that we propose, realized by the barman. The bar cocktail is open every day if you want to enjoy. So welcome to our deluxe room in the Palais Gallien. So our deluxe room is called Corneille, and we get 5 different ones of this category. So this room is 35 square meters, and it is ideal for you if you want to enjoy your stay in Bordeaux. This big room proposes all the amenities of a 5-star hotel. We also propose all the services that you need. That means a telephone if you want to contact us directly at the reception, a safe, a minibar, a television. Also, we propose a machine for coffee and tea. A room service, as I previously explained, is served directly in your room for the breakfast, but also for the lunch and dinner. Now, regarding the bathroom, so we propose a big bath with a skin gel. If you want to completely enjoy. We also collaborate with Hermes. That's why we propose you some Hermes lotions for you. And finally, we get a big shower. So now let me present you a suite model. So this suite is very big because it is 50 square meters. With a big king-size bed, a lounge for you to enjoy and to relax, and also an office area if you need to work. We also propose to our guests a big bathroom with a big bath, and also a big shower with a skin gel, and we still propose, of course, products from Hermes. Now, finally, regarding the terrace, we propose to adjust a big terrace with a great view on all the Bordeaux, and of course on our rooftop, which is ideal to enjoy. And also you get a private jacuzzi in your terrace.
Okay. We are quite at the end of our presentation, and I hope you enjoy knowing this beautiful city and beautiful location and properties that we have shown. We have to thank really with all our heart the people of Bordeaux that help us to put together this presentation, the Bordeaux Tourism and Convention Bureau, the Hotel Intercontinental, the Hotel the Palais Gallien, the Palais de Lumiere, the Musée de Lumiere, and the Bassin de Lumiere, sorry. And stay with us another 2 minutes that we're gonna draw some prizes. Don't forget the next Bordeaux and Wine Country on April 14. And mainly, we are sending out by the end of this week, all our events that will occur during the month of April. We have close to 10 new locations that we're going to visit, including obviously Bordeaux, again with the Wine Country. And Tom?
I just want to say thanks again. It's our first webinar of the year. It's been a while since we had our last one, so I just want to say thanks for everybody for attending. We were a little, I think, rusty on our side, Johnny and myself, in terms of working through all of our little Zoom issues, but hopefully it didn't interfere too much with the presentation. And again, I want to just thank everybody that helped us. We couldn't have done this without the Bordeaux Tourist Board and with the 2 beautiful properties that we got to see, and the Bassin de Lumiere, which I understand is going to be opening in New York, and you're going to be able to see something quite similar in the city here. So we're excited by that.
Is Isabelle want to say something before leaving?
Yes, we are. Yes, of
Isabelle.
course. We have to cheers.
Time for aperitif in France. So we're waiting for the last word before to say goodbye, to introduce Julian, our bartender for tonight, who is making the traditional Bordelais aperitif. So he will just tell you a little bit of it, and we'll send you the recipe after it.
Thank you.
Bonjour à tous. So today I'm at the cocktail with a French product. So I use a G wine, a French gin made with vine flowers. So I put 1.5 ounces in a glass.
Super, super.
Beautiful.
Juste un second. We'll send you the recipe to make it at home.
That's good, because some of us want that now.
Yes, exactly. Even though it's early,
No, not for some of us.
The Lillet Rosé. So it's a fruit infused wine made in Podensac in south of Bordeaux. So 1.5 ounces too.
All products are coming from the area Bordeaux or really nearby Bordeaux, in a circle of 100 kilometers around Bordeaux.
And what did you just put by that?
So I put a lime juice, half some grape juice, half ounce too. And a top of sparkling wine from Bordeaux.
As you can see, it's not only about red or white wine in Bordeaux. We also do a sparkling wine, especially in the area of Saint-Emilion.
Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mm. Now, who is that for? Isabel, perfect.
From Bordeaux.
Cheers.
Cheers. At the
Palais Gallien, we talked about people. At the Palais Gallien, we talked about people from the west side, and we prepare a breakfast with specialty from Bordeaux, with tea made with grape leaves, with cannelé, our specialty from Bordeaux, and viennoiserie with pain au chocolat, or chocolatine, as we say in our region.
Such a beauty. Cannelé is my favorite. It's my favorite pastry. So
yes,
that I never can have enough. So the question is, do we have a drink with breakfast, or do we just have breakfast? So I want to thank both of you, both properties, for presenting a wonderful, wonderful presentation. I'm sure our agents were very impressed with what both of you have put together, and they're very different properties, beautiful and unique. So depending on the client and the style of how they like to travel, I'm sure that they'll be thrilled to stay at either one. So again, thank you very, very much on our side. And Johnny, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Yes.
I think that you have a couple of some prizes that we're going to.
Yeah, we have 3 prizes, and the first one is our $300 coupon that that goes to Global Jetaway Travel, Marina Brodskaya. So Marina is here.
Oh, Marina, congratulations.
Marina Brodskaya has won the $300 coupon. And then we have 1 prize for 2 people, 2-night breakfast included in a deluxe room at the Intercontinental 5-star hotel, entrance to the Bassin de Lumiere, a meal at the restaurant in Bordeaux, a city tour, and a vineyard tour. And this one goes to Catherine Hale. Catherine Hale is here. Catherine Hale. Catherine Hale.
Sure.
Yes, she's here. And
she's here, but I don't think that
she's here. Yes, she's mute. I can see her on the screen. And then we have the second prize is 2-night breakfast included in elegance category at the Palais Gallien with the entrance to the Bassin de Lumiere, the meal at the restaurant in Bordeaux, a city tour and a vineyard tour. And this goes to Pro Travel Elisa Tomasino. Yes, she's here. I cannot see her, but she's here. If you can unmute yourself eventually.
I don't know if everyone has the ability to unmute themselves.
Oh yeah, no, I see she sent a message. Thank you very much. So I will send those information to our friend in Bordeaux, and they will send you the related voucher. So thank you again to everyone, and see you to the next one.
And if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to either Johnny or to myself. And again, thank you everyone for helping make this happen. Cheers.
Okay, that was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Great. Thank you. Everyone have a great day, and we'll see you soon.